If you feel like you're doing everything right with your nutrition, but you're still not seeing results, you're not alone. People tell me this day in and day out. Now I'm here to tell you that a lot of times you're not failing your diet. You just were actually never taught how to eat. So today, this is one of the issues I want to address. I'm Dr. Nestor Rodriguez, board certified physician and co-founder of Carbon World Health. I see this both in patients in the ER, but also in high-performing individuals at Carbon World Health. People that eat correctly, do the right things, train, but they still feel stuck. And as physicians, we're not really taught how to implement and change behavior around nutrition. So what does this leave us with? It leaves us with giving you guys equations, with giving you guys numbers, with giving you guys guidelines, but no actual system that you could actually implement on a day-to-day basis. So let's fix that today. Before we fix it, we got to know about protein. Why does it matter? We have to start there. Protein is not just about building muscle. It's one of the most powerful levers in your metabolism. When protein is optimized, your body burns more calories just digesting it. Your hunger decreases, your muscle mass is preserved, your metabolism stays active. When it's not, guess what? Muscle drops, metabolism slows down, fat loss becomes harder and harder. And this is where people get frustrated. Because think about it. You're telling yourself, I'm eating less. Why in the world am I not losing weight? Well, because your body's thinking opposite. It thinks it's underfueled. So now let's talk equations. This is where I think things get complicated. People hear 0.8 grams per kilogram equal baseline protein levels. 1.2 to 2.2 grams per kilogram equals performance and fat loss. And how do I implement this? So let's stop complicating this. Think per meal. Your goal should be 30 to 50 grams of protein per meal, 3 to 4 meals per day. That's it. It's simple. But simple does not mean easy. So let me walk you through what I see every day and why people fail. In the morning, you drink some coffee and maybe you eat something small. At lunch, you're busy. It's something quick, something that's convenient. Finally, at dinner is your first real meal. And by the end of the day, you're short 50 to 80 grams of protein. And then people say, I think my metabolism is just slow, doc. No, your structure is completely off. And that leads to increased hunger, energy crashes, late night eating, frustration, not because you don't care, because you obviously do, right? You want to make change, but because you don't have a system that works for you. So what does 30 grams of protein actually look like? A lot of people tell me 30 grams, but they don't know. They can't describe what 30 grams actually is. Therefore, they're not getting enough. 30 grams of protein looks like this: 3 to 4 ounces of chicken, 4 eggs, Greek yogurt plus protein, and a protein shake. What it doesn't look like is a granola bar, a small yogurt, just a little chicken. If you don't understand this visually, how in the world are you ever going to hit your target when you're doing it real time? So at Carbon World Health, we fix this. And this is the part that most people have not been taught, in my opinion. Step 1, anchor every meal around protein. Before anything else, your question, you should be thinking, where is my protein coming from? Step 2, build default meals. We're people of habit, right? You need the same things. Create those habits. Create 2 breakfasts, 2 lunch, 2 dinners, and rotate them. Step 3, think per meal, not per day. So stop saying I need 150 grams today and start saying I need 40 grams right now when I'm going to sit down to eat. Step 4, control your environment. This is another place where people fail because you're saying it's not available, therefore I can't eat it. That's not true. Do prep meals, buy protein sources, have backup options. And 5, make it fit your life. Because if the plan only works on a perfect day, it's not going to work. When our clients fix this one thing, this system, everything changes. They tell us, I'm not constantly thinking about food anymore. My energy is stable for the first time. This actually feels sustainable. I can do it. Not because we added something fancy, right? I just talked about it. But because we simplified the basics into something they could actually implement. So protein is also about metabolism, hormones, body compositions, longevity. And that's why at Carbon World Health, we don't separate nutrition from labs, from fitness. We integrate them all because real results don't come from just one variable. If you're someone who feels like, I know what to do, I just don't do it consistently, that's not a discipline problem. That's a system problem. And that's where we can help. At Carbon World Health, we'll walk you through what you need, how to implement so you can see success in your life, not mine or another patient. Book a consultation, whether in person or virtually. And if this helped you, like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Thank you.